Week 7, day 2 skills is coming at you. Today we are doing leg raises and body props. It's gonna be a good one. Over to Coach Steven.
Thanks, Tim. For today's skills, we're gonna need a few pieces of equipment. Beginners just need a space on the floor. Intermediate and advanced skills are gonna require somewhere to hang from, as well as a pair of balance beams. Beginner leg raise progression 1. Seated on the floor, you're going to balance on your butt, keeping your knees bent and your back off the floor. You can have your hands out to the side or in front as a counterbalance. You're also allowed to use some weight if needed. You're going to try to hold and maintain this position for 20 to 30 seconds. Beginner body prop progression 1. From a bear crawl position with your knees off the ground, travel sideways on your hands and feet. Perform as many laps as you can for 30 to 40 seconds. Beginner leg raise progression 2. Lying on the ground in a tucked hollow body hold position, you're going to contract your abs and press your lower back flat to the floor. Keeping this engagement the entire time, you're going to hold for 20 to 30 seconds. Beginner body prop progression 2. From all fours, perform a sideways monkey crawl, focusing on good hand planting and stability through your shoulders and making sure that you are comfortable and aware of your landings with your legs. Perform as many laps as you can for 30 to 40 seconds. Beginner leg raise progression 3. Lying on the floor, perform a reverse sit-up. Make sure you keep your core tight and that lower back flat to the ground. Make sure you are lowering and raising your knees in a slow, controlled manner, keeping tension all the way through the entire range. That means at the bottom as well as the top. Do as many reps as you can for 20 to 30 seconds. Beginner body prop progression 3. Perform your sideways monkey crawls, this time with your hands on a balance beam. The balance beam is your pivot point, and you still want to be aware of good control and soft landings. Perform as many reps as you can for 30 to 40 seconds. Intermediate leg raise progression 1. Perform a lying hollow body hold. Keep your legs straight and drive your ankles and knees together, keeping tension through your entire core. Make sure that lower back is not arching and coming off the floor. Think about pressing your belly button into the ground. You're going to perform a hold for 20 to 30 seconds. Intermediate body prop progression 1. On all fours, perform a sideways monkey crawl with your hands on a balance beam. Focus on stable hands and shoulders, as well as soft landings on your feet. You're going to do as many reps as you can in 30 to 40 seconds. Intermediate leg raise progression 2. Hanging from a bar or a ledge, bring your knees and hips to a 90-degree angle. Hold and maintain this position. Make sure you are bringing your knees and your ankles together, keeping tension through your whole body. Nice stable grip and shoulders, and you're going to hold for 20 to 30 seconds. Intermediate body prop progression 2. With your hands planted on the floor, perform a sideways monkey crawl, this time with your feet landing on a balance beam. The landing will be a lot trickier and a lot tighter, so take your time and try to be aware and controlled of your placement. Do as many repetitions as you can in 30 to 40 seconds. Intermediate leg raise progression 3. Hang and perform a garhammer raise. Your starting and ending position should be knees and hips at 90 degrees. Tucking using your core, bring your knees towards your chest and then return back to that 90-degree angle over the hips. Perform as many reps as you can in 20 to 30. Intermediate body props progression 3. Starting next to your balance beams, plant your hands on the first beam and perform your sideways monkey crawl so that your feet land on the second balance beam. Reset and perform the same rep on the other side, and you're going to do as many as you can in 30 to 40 seconds. Advanced leg raise progression 1. Perform a hanging leg raise from a bar or a ledge. Make sure your knees are straight and your hips are bent at 90 degrees. You can point your toes and think about driving your ankles and knees together. You're going to hold for 20 to 30 seconds. Advanced body prop progression 1. With your hands planted on the floor and your feet on an angled surface, like a chair or a wall, you're going to perform a handstand dismount to the side. Your feet are going to land on the floor. Try to be slow and controlled and place yourself to the ground. You're trying not to fall, but use your muscles to lower. Perform as many reps as you can on both sides in 30 to 40 seconds. Advanced leg raise progression 2. From a dead hang, perform a straight leg raise. Bring your feet as high as you can towards your arms without leaning back. Make sure your feet stay together, and you're going to perform as many repetitions as you can in 20 to 30 seconds. Advanced body prop progression 2. With your hands on a balance beam, perform your handstand dismount to the side and do as many repetitions as you can on each side for 30 to 40 seconds. Advanced leg raise progression 3. From a single arm hang, you're going to perform as many leg raises as you can. Make sure you have a tight grip and active shoulders to prevent any swinging or twisting. Do as many reps as you can for 10 to 15 seconds and then switch to the other side for the same time. Advanced body prop progression 3. With your hands on the floor and your feet on the wall or a chair, perform your handstand dismount to the side and have your feet land on a balance beam. Take your time. You can step down or think about lowering your feet to the surface. Try not to fall and avoid crashing or hurting yourself. Make sure you do this on both sides and you're performing as many repetitions as you can in 30 to 40 seconds.
Well, I hope you raised your legs and propped your body in today's workout. I hope it was great. As always, tell your friends you're doing ninja training online, and we'll see you next week.